What's up, everybody? It's Saturday, May 21st, 2016. It's about 1:50 p.m. And this Saturday I want to do a little topical video, and what I'm going to be talking about is industry relative strength and industry seasonality. This is something that I use in my trading strategies, and I think it's beneficial to add to any strategy, especially if you're a technical analysis kind of person and you like using technical analysis. Looking at industry relative strength, industry groups, and seasonality can greatly benefit your trading strategies and add another layer to your trades. One of the concepts that I've found that's been extremely beneficial is to add different layers to your trading strategy and attack a trading strategy. Try to get 2 or 3 different angles in combination to whittle down to a great trades, and industry relative strength and industry seasonality is one component that's great to look at. So an example of this is looking at FANG. So if we're looking at FANG, maybe we like FANG for whatever reason, and I'm just using this as an example, but maybe you look at this and you say, okay, it's got a nice uptrend, had a golden cross here a couple months ago, and now we're looking like we're consolidating. So, and we've got a clear uptrend. So we're saying, okay, we might want to look at a breakout trade for this trade. One of the things that you can do is you look at the industry and say it's independent oil and gas. This is an independent oil and gas industry. And so if I look at this, so this is something that I've done where I weight the industry group. So I take all the stocks that are liquid in a given industry, and I equally weight them. And then I do with a rebalance every year if you want to get technical about it. So at the start of each year, I rebalance them. You could do 1 month. You could weight them by market cap. You can do all kinds of different things. But basically, I come up with a graph of the industry as a whole in the market of the publicly traded companies. Now you could try to match industries to ETFs and you do that way. There's all different things that you can do. But then I look at that and you can say, okay, how does the industry look? How is my stock performing in relation to the industry as a whole? How is the industry performing related to the market as a whole? And where are we? So if I look at this is the independent oil and gas weighted index. As you can see, this is actually very constructive too. So it's got a downtrend that looks like it's reversing. So it's got a golden cross as well that is not nearly as old. But if we look at this, it looks like we've got kind of a bottom here, and then we had uptrend, consolidation, uptrend, consolidation, and now it's consolidating after breaking through its 200-day moving average, and now the 50-day has broken above the 200-day as well. So you look at this, say this is confirmation to me that this industry as a whole looks like it wants to go higher, and then the stock that I was looking at, FANG, is even outperforming the industry as a whole. So this would tell me, okay, this is a stock that I want to get into. One of the things that you can look at is, like I said before, is you can look at different ETFs that kind of focus on a specific area. So this is the transportation average for the Dow Jones. You can look at like home builders, etc., and you can say, okay, how am I doing compared to, or how is this industry doing as a whole? So you can actually look and see that a lot of stocks movement is based on at an industry or even sector level. So all these stocks move in tandem. So if you've got a stock that you want to trade, but it's underperforming the industry, or the industry is underperforming the broader market as a whole, maybe you don't want to take that trade. So this is just a quick video on thinking about that. The other industry relative strength. The other thing that you can look at that I'll just mention briefly, I won't go into it in detail, is industry seasonality. So looking at different months of the year or even quarters of the year and saying, how does this industry perform? Now, some industries aren't going to be seasonal, so maybe they don't go up and down in a 12-month calendar year in a cyclical kind of way, but others are going to be very seasonal. So a good resource to look at is equityclock.com. They've got a lot of charts, and basically that's one of the big things that they look at is seasonality. And so one of the things you need to ask yourself about seasonality is, does it make sense? Does this industry, can I come up with a reason for why this industry would be seasonal? And if you can think of a reason, or you can ask somebody who's in that industry and they can talk to you a little bit about it, that can give you an idea of saying, okay, now at June, generally let's say, I'm making this up, I don't know, but I'm saying, okay, maybe here in June the home builders start to pick up after a little lull, so now I want to maybe rotate into home builders. And then that'll go until September, and then I want to get out and be in something else. So it will help you figure out when to put on trades, or what industries to favor and what stocks to favor certain times of year. So this has been just a little video on industry relative strength and industry seasonality, and how you can use that to improve your trading performance. I hope you liked the video. Follow me or subscribe to me on YouTube. You can follow me at TradeKraken on Twitter and StockTwits. God bless, good luck, and great trading.